r/AskReddit by Redmond Dts. What was the final straw that made you stop supporting a company you once liked? Panera changed the whole menu and got rid of anything healthy and replaced it with cheap, sugary and smaller menu items. Oh, and then raised all the prices. iTunes screwed up my heavily curated MP3 libraries. Amazon. I used to love the convenience and the reliability of its products. Now so much of the products are Chinese third-party companies whose name is a random assortment of letters, selling the absolute cheapest lowest quality goods imaginable. When my Prime is about to renew in October, I'm going to be cancelling my subscription. I just don't trust the reliability of anything they sell anymore. There's no quality control. John Deere closed up a majority of their mom and pop decades-old franchises that were the mainstay of a community. Now customers have to travel long distances to get parts or service. They do have online shopping, but not for large parts. The quality of the product has also gone downhill, and the once reliable product is no longer that. They also continue to lay off and close up factories and move the operations to Mexico. Realizing that pound for pound, the steak and lobster that I made myself for dinner cost less than the burgers and fries that I had for lunch. Craftsman brand hand tools. When I was younger, they had an awesome return policy. If you brought in a broken hand tool for any reason, they would replace it, no questions asked. You didn't even need a receipt. They had confidence in their product and stood behind them. Even if they did break and it was your own fault cause you were using the tool in a stupid way, they had your back. Then the accountants and suits got hold of the bottom line and they started cutting back on quality, and then they needed proof of purchase, then they got rid of that policy altogether. The way a lot of bosses treat their employees. I hated the way they treat others around them. My dad, who owned a successful company for over 40 years, treated everyone with respect. He always told me, there is no hierarchy in a company when it comes to treating people with respect. In over 40 years, his employee turnover rate was under 1%, which is unheard of. Trader Joe's trying to dismantle the National Labor Relations Board. Amazon and SpaceX too, but I already don't use those. Starbucks union busting. I was already not a fan of the changes they made to their awards program, but this was the final straw. Chipotle. I made an order through the app for pickup. A bowl for me and a salad for my mom. I paid for double meat and guac. I counted 5 pieces of meat and the guac serving was maybe a tablespoon. Whole container was halfway filled. My mother's was also halfway filled. $30 for both. I complained with pictures and got no response. Out of principle, I will never eat there again and tell everyone I can to either. I was a Big Apple fanboy. They make great machines that last a lifetime. But they kill them with software. My iPad is perfectly functional, but I cannot update the operating system to get the latest apps. My Mac is a perfectly good machine. No more OS updates. The latest updates to my software require that I update Mac OS, and my Mac won't support the minimum OS version required for my latest software, which I have paid for. So now both machines are useless, even though they are in perfect running conditions. Also, buying a new Mac is expensive, no upgradable hardware either. Insane RAM and SSD pricing. There are other things too. So now I dislike Apple a lot. Hobby Lobby fighting all the way to the Supreme Court to avoid having to get health insurance that includes birth control for their employees because they are a Christian business. I had already stopped going there when the he gets us crap started. Starbucks. It's unaffordable now. They raise the prices so much that I drive by it and think, I used to love it, and now I despise it. Musk's immoral $48 billion paycheck kind of ruined the whole charade. Instagram is getting old with all the influencer shit. I don't even follow these fricks, and I still see all their content. The UFC. Everything is political now. They trot out Trump and his Kid Rock-led troop of idiots. I just wanted to watch grown men give each other brain damage in peace. The NFL for dismissing head injuries for decades until the evidence was overwhelming. Too late. Hobby Lobby, the whole birth control fiasco I could barely overlook, but I only continued to shop there for lower prices, and they had things other stores didn't. Then the BS smuggling thing came up, and I haven't been back since. The owners are insane, and should be in prison. $15.20 for a dry burger and cold fries at McDonald's. I will run out of message space if I write why I've boycotted Nestle's products. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this one, why not like and subscribe for more? Have a nice evening.